and this was when I was brand new, bro. I didn't know who anyone was or anything. I just jumped in like feet first into crypto. I didn't know anybody, nothing, no one. I didn't have any friends or nothing. So it was really nice of him to do that. And he also like, let me know that if I needed help anytime in the future to let him know, etc. So I really cherish that kind of stuff when people tell me that kind of stuff. I'm not the type of person to usually call and ask someone to, for favors and stuff, but the sentiment really means a lot to me when people do offer that, So me and Eddie stayed friends.
Moonwalk, I hate to tell you this, but you know what? StreamYard didn't go live, so now we got to start this over, man.
No, you're chill, bro.
I was just trying to get on here. I can't see it working. It was like
it didn't go live. I pressed the button and it froze. So this is
you deserve it, Zach. You deserve it.
Oh no,
thanks. Look at see.
But
my disc didn't even go through. My disc didn't even go through.
But it's good though. It's good though because now we got Faisal here. So let's start this over, ladies and gentlemen. 1 second. I'll bring you guys back in. Here we go. All right, now let's do this right, people. I don't know what's going on with StreamYard, but they might not get my money this month. All right, now. Microphone check 1, 2. What is this? Shibrobi Kickback is back to business. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shibrobi Kickback. Dude, so I'm clicking. I'm like, what is going on? I was like, well, maybe it'll fix itself. Nah, that wasn't the case. Hey, shout out to everybody that was sitting here waiting. It says buffering. See, even he knew. That was him. Okay. But yeah, all right. So we're gonna start from scratch, folks. All right, now. We have Zach from Zach, aka Moonwalk Coins here. We have my man Crypto DB and Faisal, and they all are. Hey, how are you doing, my man? He now, luckily, he did not show up on time, or he was having technical difficulties, which allowed me to redo the whole intro. That's awesome.
Yeah. I love your intro. I dig it.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, my brother. We're over here trying to be halfway professional.
I'm the same. Trust, bro. Trust. I get it. That's what I'm saying. I got an appreciation for it, bro. You got it. That's killer, bro.
Yeah, man. We're working on it.
I like it a lot, bro. I like it a lot.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, Faisal. There you go, bro. That's killer, bro.
Yeah, man. Oh, somebody's got an echo. Who's got the echo? Oh, that would be you, DB.
I know. Now I'm getting kickback.
Oh man, you're getting feedback from the kickback. That's hey, but you know what? As we were saying. Before StreamYard decided to act like idiots, let's talk about the team members again for this project. We're gonna do this right. Okay.
So there's me, Zach. I've had a sales and marketing career my whole life. I'm 38 years old. I'm a stay-at-home dad now. And then there's Faisal, who's a software developer, web developer, etc., a software engineer. And then we have Eddie, who's also known as Crypto Addicto to most people in the crypto sphere, in the Telegram, Twitter and Telegram, etc. And he's actually VP of sales of a company in North Carolina, I believe. But he's also a very, very seasoned investor. So most people know him as being a very successful crypto investor, and he's already made his success in multiple different projects. And he's known for helping other projects and being a philanthropist and helping people financially.
Okay, that's awesome. Make some noise for that. Now I got introduced to your project via this man right here. Okay.
Thank you, DB.
Yeah, DB. Hey, man. For those of you that are unfamiliar with Crypto DB, this man is like he's like Bobby Brown in the 90s, man. Like he's everywhere. Okay. he's hard to miss. He hosts some of the dopest Twitter spaces. And he's great with social. So if you have a project out there that needs some assistance, for the right price, he can make your shit tight. Okay, thank you. All right. Now, Faisal, he's back. Hey, he made it. Woohoo! All right, Faisal, how you doing, man? You back? And we official? We official?
I'm doing good, and you?
Okay. Hey, man, grand. Great to have you here, man. Great to have
you.
Now I checked out your website. Now if at any point you guys want to share a screen, show the website, that's not a problem for me. I can walk you through. Well, yeah.
I got it, bro. I got you.
Yeah, you know how to do it. I don't even know why I'm sitting here.
No, you're chill.
I'm over here over explaining the situation.
No, you're chill, bro. You don't gotta worry about it at all. You don't have to apologize. I'm not that guy.
Yeah, so we've gotten through. We know who the team is. The team is pretty elite in the crypto space. I'm very interested in the tokenomics.
Yeah, bro. Any questions you have? The thing is that's one of the things that we really pride ourselves on is our transparency. We're not trying to pull anything, right? I'm not saying that other projects are, but we really want to make it clear that you can ask us anything. We're going to give you a straight answer. There's nothing that's like in the shadows. You know what I mean? So,
yeah. Do you want to give the audience a rundown as your tokenomics? You know.
Yeah.
If I saw you, that's more you, brother. You're more like structured. Okay. He's more structured mentally that way. Where I'm a little more ADD, and I'd probably give him to you in like the worst order, bro.
Hey, don't worry. Hold on. He's sitting here looking like what? But it's okay. Hey, go ahead, Faisal. The floor is yours.
Our taxes are gonna be 10%.
Okay.
It's gonna go like this. The liquidity pool will be 1%. The team wallet will be 2% in Ethereum. Reflections are gonna be 2% in team token, in native token. Sorry. Operations are gonna be 3% in Ethereum. Operations will include marketing and maintenance and updates, upgrades, all these things regarding our utilities. And there is the buyback and staking. It's going to be 2%. 2% we're going to cut it in half, which is 1% is going to go to the buyback to burn, and 1% will go buyback to fund the staking pool. And the first 72 hours we have an anti-whale, anti-dump mechanism, which is gonna be like 25%, 21 to 25%. We are yet to decide. But as of now, it's 25%. It's gonna be like that. 2% will go to the liquidity pool. Team wallet will be 3%. Reflections are gonna stay like 2%. Operations is gonna be 10%. Buyback and staking will be 8%.
Okay. All right.
And there will be a maximum wallet of 1% and maximum per transaction for 0.33%.
Make some noise for that.
To reach your 1%, you will have to buy 3 times. And to dump your bag, you will have to sell it on 3 different occasions. So that's how we're trying to do it.
Honestly, that's an interesting. It's an interesting way to do this. Hey, that's very well thought out.
We're just trying to keep it as fair as we can, bro. Like, there's no way to just push a button and have like fair launch. You know what I mean? You have to try to manipulate all these different rules and boundaries and try to make it as fair for everyone as you can, man. Otherwise, it would be awesome if we could just hit that button and be like fair launch. It's just. You have to try to do it as best you can.
Yeah, you know what it is. You got to think of every possible scenario,
bro.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
It makes total sense to me. Okay. So yeah, this is the mod. This is the mod in our Shibrobi Telegram. Shout out to Jacob Glore.
Hello, Jacob.
Hey, matter of fact, I don't know if you guys caught it. He makes fishing rods.
Oh, that's funny, bro. That's cool.
From scratch.
I mean, it's not funny. It's interesting.
Yeah, like he made a Shibrobi one, and we gave it away as a prize. Like,
that's so cool, bro.
It was the coolest thing. I was like,
dude, it's unique, bro. That's
very unique.
Those are the type of people I cherish the most in life, man. So he's probably an interesting dude.
Oh yeah, very interesting. The man, the myth, the legend.
My dude.
Crypto and Jacko, what's up, man? I appreciate the super chat, my man. Kill it, Faisal, Zach, love you, brother. Hey, man, and we love you too, my man. Now, this is an individual I used to watch till like 3 in the morning. My man cuffing the dip.
Yeah, that's my boy. Me and Cuff are friends, man. I did Cuff a lot.
Yeah, I like Cuff.
He's a really good dude.
Yeah, Michael Tyler, and then hold on. Here we go.
My name's Vern.
Oh, that's so funny, bro. I got the voice changer too. I was gonna turn it on. I don't want to get too goofy today, but that's funny, bro. I used to do that too. I'm Vern.
Yeah.
State of Vern.
Bro, it's so funny. His voice is like it's got an effect on it, dude.
Yeah, man.
I like Vern a lot too. Vern's a really good dude
Shout
too.
Shout out to Vern. Oh shoot, he said he's working on some fishing rods now. That's awesome. That's
Solid,
awesome,
bro.
man. Hey, shout out to Jacob Glore. Hey, but it's Florida boys, man. This is if you don't have a fisher, even if you don't fish, you gotta have a
Yeah, you
fishing
gotta have
rod.
a fishing rod,
Yeah,
bro. I feel it. I know how that is.
got one, bro, and I'll barely use it. This is
Yeah.
like it's like Uncle comes to town. Okay, cool, we'll go fishing. But other than that, it's like nah.
I totally feel it, bro. I know how it is.
And it's literally a lake behind my house.
I get crapped on all the time, but I don't eat seafood really, bro, because I grew up and I was allergic to like shellfish my whole life, so I didn't really eat crab,
Really?
lobster, nothing like that. And then I never liked fish, you know what I mean? So that eliminated like everything, you know what I'm saying? So
Like,
bro.
if I don't eat it, why go out and catch it?
I'll forget it, bro. But no, I love to fish. That's the thing. It's weird for me. I actually love to
Really?
fish, dude.
Really?
Fishing's super fun, bro.
That's interesting. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Now, okay, so you guys were talking about staking before we got sidetracked.
No, you're good. Sorry.
You guys have your your percentages set already? You guys have any idea?
Yes, our percentages are set. So as we said, the initial token distribution is gonna be 70% for Uniswap, 10% for staking, and the reserve for future listings is gonna be 20%. So the 10% for staking we're gonna use 5% of it for the staking pool right from the beginning. It's gonna be distributed this way for 30 days. It's gonna be 1.25%. For 60 days, 1.75%, and for 90 days, 2%.
Okay, got that. That's what I was trying to get at. Okay, hey, awesome. That sounds like a plan. Now have you guys set a launch date?
Yeah, sorry. I was seeing if Faisal was going to answer that. So June 17th is our launch date. It's pretty much secure, but we're always watching the market. You know what I mean? If things were to tank to an unhealthy level, we're not going to do that to the community and to our project. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So we're constantly keeping the community informed on what we're doing. So as of right now, June 17th is still looking solid. The market's still looking at least sustainable for us to get out there and weather whatever is going on. But say if it were to drop to like $1,000 Ethereum or whatever, we're not going to launch the token, or anything near that.
That's just common sense. Yeah.
So
you know what? Hold on. Can we get a moment of silence for the days that Ethereum was at $4,000?
Bro, it was close to 5 last year, dude.
Hold on. Let's just let that live for a minute.
I know those were the times, man. I was having a blasty when that was the case,
man.
bro.
I was having what
I had what I call the Saitama savings account, bro. Not to bring Saitama up, but I had a nice bag, bro, where I was just like using Saitama to buy whatever I needed, dude. I was like, oh, new refrigerator, Saitama. Oh, new guitar, Saitama.
I bought the dumbest thing in the world. I bought a stove with Bluetooth.
Oh, dude, I was so funny. I considered the fridge with the Bluetooth, bro. I was like, what do I need that for, though, dude? I don't even know what I need that for.
This bad boy got speakers.
It's so funny how you get when money starts to flow when you've never seen it before, bro. I grew up really poor, dude. So like, it was nice to be able to get things. My mistake was, and I learned the hard way, was I didn't take significant profits at the time when I should have, and I was just one of those people. But I got some stuff out of it, and I'm happy with what I got. And I learned a lot. I learned a lot.
I was over here bumping Biggie, cooking eggs. Like,
I feel you, dude. Trust, dude. I feel you. You should have seen me. You should have seen me at the Side of Mask event in November, bro. I was plastered.
Man.
Just walking around having a blast with everybody.
I just catch a couple glimpses of you.
That's how I met Faisal, bro. He came up to me and I was buzzing good. Don't get me wrong. I never get like trashed. I'm not like one of those guys, but I can handle my stuff. But he came up to me and I was just having a great time. I was like, man, you look just like my cousin, bro. I was like, you look like my cousin.
I know he's sitting there like, what?
It was fun because he does look like my cousin. But when you're buzzing, you're like, yeah, bro. Now you're my friend because you look like my cousin.
Yeah, everybody's the homie when you drink it.
Exactly, dude. So that's how we ended up meeting, though. We ended up meeting and then we discussed business opportunities from there because he had heard of me, I guess, from YouTube. To bring it back to how the project started, funny enough, this is how it started. So we ended up talking, like I said, about business opportunities because he had heard of me, etc. We mentioned that we would get in touch with each other after the holidays because we knew that Christmas was coming up, New Year's, etc. We got in touch with each other, talked to each other about maybe starting a website where we could come up with something, because this was before that Crypto Dicto had even entered the picture. So me and Faisal were discussing maybe some kind of lucrative idea about working with a website, a URL, because I own a couple of different URLs. Right. We were trying to think of a different way to, make money off of that. And then at the end of our last conversation, he told me, let me know if you ever come across anyone looking for a software developer, a web or software engineer, or web developer. Yeah,
light bulb.
Well, no, the thing is, it's funny enough that you're saying that. At the time when he told me that, I'm like, I don't know anybody who's gonna need that, bro. Like, I have no idea. But I obviously told him, I was like, yeah, of course, bro. Like, I'll keep my ear out. Within like 2 days, bro, so random. Within 2 days, I'm in a group chat that Addicto happens to be in. And he comes on, and he's like, hey, anyone know like a web developer or software engineer or whatever? Like, totally random, bro. In my brain, I'm like, what is happening right now? Like, this is weird, And I'm like,
you gotta love how that happens in the crypto space, man.
It's a trip, bro. Anyway, I throw out Faisal because I'm like, I've been talking to this guy, Faisal, and he's a really fair dude. Because when Faisal and I had talked about doing business together, we had come to an agreement, no matter what, 50-50, you know what I mean? We're going to split it halfway. And anytime I'm with a partner that's willing to do that, like, you're solid people, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, absolutely.
So I told him, I was like, he's a fair businessman, you know what I mean? So they got together and talked on the side. They discussed the project, and then they ended up coming back to me and asking me if I wanted to be the third man, like the community aspect of it. I do a lot of marketing as well, so I do have a lot of other strengths that I apply that with, but my main strength is probably people and community, etc.
Oh yeah, I've definitely watched. I've learned a lot from the way you move around the space, man.
Oh, right on, bro. Well, I appreciate you. I
appreciate that. Actually, man, it's funny because me and Brittany were gonna message you and see if we can come on your show.
Bro, hey man, anytime. So the thing is, I'm in the process of selling my house and moving, so I haven't created any content for a little while. But as soon as we get established in another place, I'm gonna hit the ground running, man. I plan on coming back and having some fun shows again.
Oh, let's do it. Let's do it.
Def, bro. Legit. That'd be fun. I love your intro, bro. You got the same energies. At least I feel like we have the same energy or close.
Oh, shoot. Hey, thanks to DV, man. DV already knows how I get down. Like, this is not your typical AMA. Like this, like we have fun.
Yeah,
here,
I like that, bro. I like that.
You got to see the ones
I have. Zach already. I said, just be prepared. This ain't your typical AMA. This man likes that.
That's cool.
Even with Mike at Real Estate Token, it was the same thing. I'm like, dude, this is not what you're gonna be used to. You'll have some fun. Yeah, no, we had a good time.
You got to see the ones where I have like devs from all projects on the screen. Oh, it's.
Oh, that's funny. Hey, man, I'm used to it though. I don't know if you remember Cuff back in the day. Used to have some crazy streams.
Yo, Cuff. Hey, hold on. Here we go. Michael Thompson. Hey, Bree.
Yeah, bro. Exactly.
Hey, Bree.
I remember when he first did that, bro. I was cracking up. I had no clue what he was doing, bro. I'm like, what are you doing, bro?
I sat here. I was like,
he's like, it's a hug. I'm like, what?
Like this is how you hug, bro. I was like,
no, it's funny, bro.
I literally sat and looking at this team, watching Cuff and just cracking up. Cracking up, man. Cracking up. Because and then what's the name? Bud. My man,
Bud on there. Bud would be on there until he got pissed off, and then he would blitz out.
Hey, shout out to Cuff and the Dip, man. Definitely it played a big role in me starting my channel. You know what I mean?
No, for sure. Cuff's a buddy, bro. I like Cuff a lot. He's a good dude.
Definitely got a few of my super chats too. So make some noise for that.
Let's go.
Hey, you know what? Shout out to Wayne. How you doing, Wayne? Hey, yes.
It's funny that you say Harmony, bro. Like, whatever happened to the Harmony Network? Does anyone know?
Ain't no telling. That's what Jack told Helen. I have no.
No, I'm taking that as a no.
I have no clue, brother. Oh, here's somebody I'm familiar with, Barbara Inu.
Oh, Barbara. Yeah, she's a very close friend of mine as well. She's a sweetheart. I love Barbara.
Hey, so here's a good question for you, and this is directed to DB. All right, so how did you exactly get involved with TRT?
That's an easy question. So Crypto Addicto, I was holding some spaces with, I don't know if you guys remember Base Dev.
Sure
He's
do.
gonna have that travel project that was supposed to come out. So we started doing some spaces, and then I just, Addicto slowly started coming in a little bit. And then old guys started to come in, and Davey from Rise Up, and some pretty good people in the space.
Davey, shout out to my man Davey. Davey.
Anyway, after a while, it ended up me, old guy, and Addicto every single morning. Hit the gym, get your morning coffee, turn on the Twitter space, and we would be on there for like anywhere from 2 hours to like 10 hours a day. Addicto would have to pop out all the time because the man has like an actual full-time job. But no, just hosting spaces, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere, he's like, "Yo, so I got to tell you guys something. I'm launching a token." I was like, "You got to be kidding me! It took you this long to tell us?" We talked every day, right? But he kept it under wraps for so long, and he wouldn't talk about it. And then finally, all of a sudden, he's like, "All right, guys, I'm going to talk about TRT today." And then he still wouldn't talk too much about it, giving out little details here and there. But then everything started to blow up. And, I met Zach and Faisal through Addicto. And yeah, just everything they've been doing with this project. Like I love the whole, just the idea of the workspace and the staking being available. And just my relationship with Addicto is enough. I trust him. I know he knows his way around the space. So, hearing he was going to start a project and the guys he's got behind him, that's all I needed to hear.
Hey, well, that's awesome. That's enough for me. Hey. But fellas, we're gonna get into this roadmap in just a minute, but I gotta pay some bills, so we'll be right back after these messages, people. Stay tuned. All right. And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you know what? I saw some comments come in. This is my sister. Nobody invited you, Deborah. that's my actual sister, guys.
Hi, Dave.
Hey, and there goes Rob, my man, Dr. Destructo.
Dr. Destructo.
You had dinner with the fan, but I want to stop. Well, you want to get TRT your support? You like F Darren show. Hey, let's just say. He's like, I just can't see Moonwalk. That's it. All right.
No, he's a good dude. I'm sure he's here to support you as well, bro.
That's my guy. That's my guy. Exotics actually was the first real supporters of my channel. I appreciate them, man.
Coco, hi Coco.
Oh, Coco! Shout out to Coco.
Yeah, Coco's a good friend of mine as well. I like Coco a lot. She's a sweetheart.
I do believe
I
I
love
follow.
Coco.
I think I follow Coco on Twitter.
She's a sweetheart, bro. She supports a lot of different projects and things. She's one of those people like, yeah, I'm sure you know Christine. She's like Christine, where she's just out there, bro.
Christine's one of my moderators, man.
Christine's one of my moderators too. She's a beast, bro. She's awesome.
I'm still trying to figure out how Christine moderates like 3 live streams.
Bro, I'm telling you, she's superhuman, bro. She's I don't understand it, dude.
Christine is one of the X-Men.
Bro.
One of the X-Men, man. So I was looking at your roadmap here, which is kind of cool. I see the website launch is already done. Social media is already done.
We're basically on phase 2. Wouldn't you say, Faisal?
Yes, we are on phase 2 right now.
Yeah.
We are doing actually the social media marketing with DB. We are trying to do as much as possible AMAs there, and we are like we applied for after the audit from Brew Labs. We applied for tech rate, and the result came back really good, and we're gonna post it anytime soon right now. And yeah, we are just waiting for the fair launch from now on.
Okay, awesome, great. And you know, I think it's a great thing that you guys went through Brew Labs. I think is it correct me if I'm wrong, when you go through Brew Labs, don't you get a CERTIC badge?
For the
Regarding the staking, yes.
Right?
So
Okay.
they applied for the staking for their own staking. They applied for the CERTIC audit, and the results came back really good, and they got the badge. From day one, we're gonna have the staking platform. As I said, it's gonna be through their platform. But after 2-3 weeks, we're gonna have our own platform built by Brew Labs, and it will also come with a CERTIC badge.
Okay.
Yeah, since they've already received the CERTIC stamp of approval, it comes with any of the staking that they provide. So.
Okay, awesome. Okay. Now let's see. Oh yeah, you know what? I got to give a shout out to Gabe Gable, man, from Brew Labs.
Gabe's a beast.
Gabe, I got to give Gabe his flowers every time I mention him, and the reason is because I've literally heard this man break down some of the most complicated concepts to people like to the point where a 5-year-old could understand.
Yeah, no, he's really good at putting stuff in layman's terms, bro, because he's a really intelligent dude. But like you said, he's able to communicate it on a level where, like, where I can get it. I'm not a super technical person and stuff like that, but he relays it really well.
Yeah, and then I got a chance to speak with Maverick, and
to be honest, that whole team is solid. They're really thorough.
I see where Gabe gets it from.
They're thorough, bro. They're thorough, and all 3 of them know their stuff, and they can talk, dude. They all know their stuff. That's what I like about Brew Labs for the most part is a lot of time when you're dealing with different companies, and I'm sure you've had the same thing over your lifespan.
Oh yeah.
They're not communicating enough, bro. You know what I mean? So that can be an issue. These guys communicate very thoroughly. Brew Labs does a really great job of making sure you know what you're getting from them.
Yeah, definitely. Because I'm actually assisting a friend of mine with this Jigsaw project, and it's gonna be it's quite complicated.
Yeah, but it feels good having them explain things to you in a way that's thorough. That's the thing. So they're really good at that.
My buddy's going through Brew Labs, and everything he asked for, they're able to do it. So I'm very, very excited about that because
I respect the hell out of them.
Yeah, they're awesome. They do a great job. Now, phase 2. I was looking at your SATA. You look at it, SATA Mask, Shiba Swap. What made you actually, it's maybe a controversial question, but what made you look at SATA Mask as an option? I'm just curious.
We're all Saitama holders. We all basically, quote unquote, had success in the Saitama community. So it was something that we wanted to do as a move of support, for the community, for the token, because I mean, obviously we all know that token is more than just the founders, et cetera, et cetera. Not to say anything about their founders, respect what they're doing. It's a big project, obviously,
right.
And it's done great things. But the community is the thing that means the most to me personally, right?
Hold on, Zach. Say that louder for the people in the back, please.
Yeah, bro. So honestly, and that's really the truth, and I think that's the same goes for Faisal and Addicto is sure, I care about that project and their mission, right? That's really important.
Mhm.
But we got really close with the community, and so there's it gets tricky, right? It gets tricky when you have drama and different things like that. But really, when it comes down to it, we want to support the community, and and a lot of our community is going to be a mixed community of the same people. So it's not something is set in stone, but it's definitely something that we're willing to consider and looking at as to do, because we recognize that a lot of the community that we share is going to be Saitama holders as well. So it's not. We have no enemies. We're not trying to create any enemies, any drama like that. We're all, like I said,
project.
we're all Saitama holders, bro. So we all want we want success for all of these projects and all the community, because right, the project succeeds, the community succeeds. So at the end of the day, we want the project to succeed because the community succeeds.
Hey, make a note for that. I have my theories. I think that Saitama is going to be just fine.
I agree.
I think that anybody that doesn't see that in the long run, I mean, let's just be honest here. Everybody that we see in Twitter Spaces, live streams, to some degree, almost everybody in that we encounter on a regular basis is involved with Saitama in some way, shape, or form. Whether they're a holder, whether they still have dust tokens, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly, bro. That's what I'm saying. So I'm 100% a Saitama community supporter, bro.
Yeah.
And
That's
specifically
the thing.
that.
There are some people out there, and we already saw that they just want to come in for 1-2 days, hoping to get a $1 million, and they will leave.
Oh, hold on. You mean that can't happen? You mean that's not?
It can happen, but you have to invest in the vision, not in just like, oh, I want to make money. When we invested in Saitama, we invested with regarding the vision before the community. We saw a big potential. So when we decided to invest, and I'm talking about my family, when we decided to invest, we invested long term, not just for a week or two. And when we started talking about TRT, we started talking long term. We didn't start to talk, okay, we're gonna launch it for the first week or first month, and then each one of us will go separate way. No, we decided to launch this and to go all the way to reach the potential that this token has.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we've been planning, like I mentioned earlier, we've been planning this since January, bro, and we're just launching here June 17th. So you do the math. That's 6 months of behind the scenes, making sure we can get this thing as perfect as possible, man. I can't tell you how meticulous Addicto is. Very meticulous.
I have a feeling.
So,
I have an idea.
Which is good. It's helped us a lot because we have a very dynamically and uniquely structured team where I believe we cover all bases. We all come from different backgrounds. We're all what's the word I'm looking for? Confident men that are able to have our own strength, and we're confident in our own strength. So we have struggles, within the team, but we always end up resolving them and pulling through and getting somewhere even better than we were prior. So it's always a win. We end up having a hold up, and then something ends up happening, and we end up coming through it and being stronger afterwards. So there's never a time where I feel like we're not a strong team. Like I said, there are times where we have things we might not necessarily agree on, but it's always fixed, and we come to a resolution that's 9 times out of 10 better than we were prior. So
yeah, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. And you know what? I think that anybody that has a problem with that is a hater, period.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you're going to have disputes. If you're not having disputes, you're lying.
Yeah. Thank you. Hold on. Say that one more time, please.
If you're not having disputes, you're a liar.
All right. Period. Now, I mean, if you look, I don't even care if your point of view is different, but at least if it's opposing, at least just have a point of view.
Yeah, that's the thing, bro. You're either scamming people and just bullshitting, you know what I mean? Pardon my language. Or you're just not connected to your project. You have no idea what's going on, or you're just a liar. But if you're going to have contrasting opinions, that's how great things get accomplished, bro, by sifting out the bad and getting to the good. But if you're just constantly just BSing yourself, you're not going to get anywhere. So
nah, because it didn't come from an honest place.
honestly, that's what I hopefully, that's what I feel like gained me my reputation in this space is because I'm a very transparent person. I went through, I've had a pretty tough life. I grew up extremely poor. I had a series of panic attacks a couple of years ago that put me in the hospital for like a month. So like I've been through the grinder, man, and I just don't have anything to hide anymore, so.
I mean, yeah, if you live your truth, nobody can use it against you. You know what I mean?
That's it, bro. It's like 8 Mile.
That's it. Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I'm a football. I do live in the trailer with my mom.
Bro, you know what I was talking about.
My boy Future is in Oklahoma.
Exactly, bro. Now what you got to say about me?
Right, exactly. Yeah, man. And we did hit my girl. I'm still standing here, dude.
That part is epic, bro.
That killed me.
Epic, bro.
That killed me. Let's see. Now, as far as Shiba swap, well, do you see it, the point? Do you see that it's necessary to be on Shiba swap and Sata Mask? Now, don't get me wrong. There's no doubt in my mind that after this, with this new team, the Sata Mask is going to be fully functional with no problem. You know what I mean? They have an army now to fix this whatever issue they may have had before.
Yeah, well, the way we've discussed it's like the same thing. It's the community aspect of it. We want to be there for those Shiba holders that they want us over there. So there's no harm in doing it, and we can only encourage those holders who only use Shiba Swap, quote unquote. If they're they know they're out there to take part in buying some TRT. There's no harm in doing it. It's for the community. It's all for the holders, man. Everything we do is for the holders.
Got you. Now, as far as low tier exchanges, do you have any in mind? That come
specifically off the top of my head. Man, if I saw, do you know them off the top of your head? I would keep like L Bank, right? Or is that one of the ones we're talking about?
Well, this is how every project starts with L Bank.
Yeah,
everything. Yeah, L Bank, Bitmart.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think of the ones off the top of my head. I know it's like L Bank and those.
Actually, we are not a very big fans of Bitmart. Especially
after what happened, I don't blame them.
They are not honest. They are not straightforward. They are just like try to hide behind the bushes.
Whoa, face. Hold on. But we just got listed on BitKeep, and BitKeep is actually a smaller exchange, but you still get your taxes, and the holders still get reflections. So.
Yeah, I don't hate Bitmart. As far as the platform goes though, it's a little rigid and kind of weird to use personally, but it is what it is. I'd still like the exposure, so I'm not against Bitmart. I don't like the fact that they haven't paid back the Saitama money, that they stole, quote unquote.
That is crazy.
So
that's still baffling to me, but
man,
that's the thing. That's the thing.
That's
like
not good,
we are thinking about investors. We are thinking about community. So when this money that they said that they got hacked, and I put it in quotes because we don't know what happened.
Yeah, that's why I said stole in quotes. I mean, they
Saitama never recovered from that, so people lost money. Listen, in our project we care about small investors because these are people who work hard to put their money out there, not just rich people trying to double their $1 million,
Well, everybody does,
hard
bro. It goes in brackets. The thing is, you can't overlook the small ones because of them. Everyone should be on the same tier, bro.
Yes.
So I don't necessarily want to say, oh, they're rich, they don't deserve it, or they're poor, they don't deserve it. Everyone it should be like equal chances, bro. No, I know that's not what you're saying. I know that for sure, bro.
Yeah. So these people, they deserve a W, let's say.
Got you.
No,
yeah, you're right. You're right.
Agree.
I see in your also in your roadmap it said regular AMAs. Well, hey, I mean, you got a platform of your own, which is good. I think that most projects should always have somebody, a go-to person for their content, just so they can control their own narrative. Because man,
I agree. It helps a lot.
Yeah, it helps.
Especially if it's someone. With our case, right? I'm a direct founder, right? So I'm not going to do anything to harm the project. But I helped start it. I wasn't brought in as a founder, I should say. But I think it's a benefit big time, bro, to have us, because once we start our YouTube channel and things like that, a lot of these developers, we've seen them. I don't want to say they're like what's the word I'm looking for? Antisocial, but they they don't like getting out there as much.
You've definitely met some awkward eddies before.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it helps. It helps to not be afraid to talk. And I have no bro. I'll stand in front of 1,000 people. I don't care.
I can do this shit all day, bro. All day, man. All day. And DB knows it. DB's like, all right, is he gonna get off the phone now?
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like the thing is there's a point to it if you're having success, right? And you notice people are reacting positively. Like I love it, bro. Like let's go. Feed me. You know what I mean? Feed that part of me. I love that attention, dude. I was a class clown growing up. You know, give me that attention.
I was the roast king.
Bro, I'm telling you.
It's the roast of teachers, but only to the brink of not getting sent to the principal's office, you know. So
that's cool, man. No, that's good, bro.
Teetering on the edge, you know what I mean?
It's good to have a sense of humor, man. Life's tough.
Man, life is already too serious as it is.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. You got to be able to laugh at it. It will crush you.
I even laugh at stuff that I shouldn't be laughed at. It's like,
bro, that's part of what I'm saying. You got to laugh at some stuff.
Eventually, this stuff happens so often. Now you just gotta laugh at it. Like this idiot didn't see this last person's mistake.
Yeah,
like,
bro. Well, even in your own life, when bad things happen that you can't control, sometimes you gotta laugh at them, bro. You're just like, this is you know, that's what it is.
La vie, right? Hey.
Bro, I'm telling you, I know DB knows what I'm talking about. It's just sometimes, man, life hands you like platters of shit sometimes.
Hold on. What? Hey.
It's all about your point of view, bro, and your perspective and how you work with it, because life's gonna hand you that at some point. Life's gonna throw you twists, bro. Life's gonna hit you with something you didn't expect to happen and you didn't want to happen, bro. It's all about how you take that and move from there. Well, and that's why us as developers or founders, in my opinion, are going to kill it, because we all approach life from the same standpoint, which is we're trying to be better people than we were the day before, and that's the bottom line.
Yeah, naturally. Well, make some noise for that. All right, so here's something that I like to do. Right, DB's seen this before. All right, what we're gonna do is you're going to allow you to tell us why. Tell the investors why they should invest. Okay. Hold on 1 second. This is a commercial. This is how we're Revolution token coming soon. Wow, this is the Moonwalk toy, as he lets you know why you should buy the Revolution.
All right, so first off, I'm going to give a little spiel about the ecosystem that's being created, okay?
Of course, man.
Okay, so I love it. All right, so starts off with day one staking.
Day one staking, yeah.
And that's provided by Brew Labs and then our second utility is going to be our Launchpad, which you'll be able to find projects to securely invest in, or to invest in and with security, because our standard for our Launchpad is going to be the same standard that we hold ourselves to. It's going to be it's really high. We're going to have people KYC and everything else as far as the stipulations go. We don't have them all on paper, so I can't really disclose all of them yet. But our standard is going to be to that of a level where we're going to have to. Our investors are going to feel safe investing in the projects that we have there. But that only leads. Sorry, bro. I didn't leave you your opening there, bro. I apologize. Anyway, but the Launchpad actually leads to our the most innovative utility, which is Faisal's baby over here. He created this. He had this actually ready in the bank before the project was even created. So it's the workspace, and what this is actually it's a platform where people can come and list their skills, hobbies, etc., and then get compensated in crypto. So I would compare it to something like Fiverr, Craigslist, LinkedIn, except you'll be able to list your skills, get hired, and then be compensated in crypto, all through our same platform. And basically how we're looking at it and how we're trying to package it, because it really can work this way if we do it the right way, is it creates an ecosystem, because we bring people in with the workspace, right? You have people from the street, anyone from the outside, let's say the real world, not in the crypto world, looking to make money. Everyone's looking for extra money right now. The economy is, not doing the greatest.
The economy is doing
and everyone's looking to make some money, right? So as soon as you correlate crypto with fiat and you let people know that they can make crypto and then turn that into real money, you sold them. They now can then advertise their services, put them on the workspace. They then get compensated and say, we're going to start with Ethereum first, right? So let's just say, for example, they get compensated in Ethereum. They now have that Ethereum. They have the option to, obviously, like I said, liquidate, put that in their bank account. But then they're also faced with the obvious option of, should I invest this and make more money out of this? Because they have been exposed to our education that we provide on the website. They will have been exposed to the Launchpad and being able to see the safe projects to invest in. So our plan is to bring them in with the workspace, let them make money through Ethereum, and then provide them a safe place to stay in crypto by allowing them to use our Launchpad to invest in safe projects. Does that make sense?
Project is safe, yeah. Now that's how you make a commercial, dog. Hey, that went from a commercial to an infomercial, right?
Yeah, and bro, that was straight infomercial. But we have to package it up because it creates that ecosystem where you're bringing people in, then they're able to make the money, right? They make the money through our workspace, and then they're able to find safe projects to invest in, which keeps them in the space. So it creates that safe ecosystem that they can just stay in TRT and our accumulated projects that we're, having a coalition, or whatever you want to say. I'm lacking the vocabulary at the moment, but
I got you. That makes sense. Hey, but that was good job, man. Good job, man.
Thank you.
Good job. You freestyled the hell out of that one.
I'm constantly refining the craft. It's like my third AMA, so I'll eventually have it down.
You bars, man.
Apologize, bro. I'm a talker.
No, that was good. That was great. That was more than anybody could ask for. I was like,
word. All right, cool.
I was like, he's going in.
I could go more, bro. So trust. I held it back.
Hey, well, guess what? We're gonna schedule a part 2. There you go.
For sure. Bro.
Hey, there you go.
No, I appreciate you having us big time, bro. I wanted to get that out there. I also want to make sure that people know about our launch, our fair launch. We're going to give a window. You want to make sure that you're in our Telegram and that you buy when we say it's fair. Because if you buy any time before that, you're going to get wrecked, and we're not going to refund anybody. Like we're not playing. If we have to do it fair, then we're holding everyone, like I said, to that same standard. I'm not going to be like a top 50 holder, right? If someone's going to come ask me for a refund, no, like you messed up, bro. Like I'm not getting a benefit. I'm not getting any notice, dude. We are literally going to buy after we tell everyone else the same way, bro. So it's one of those things I'm actually worried about as an investor, right? As anyone is on a launch. But I'm like, man, am I going to get a bag of my own token, or am I going to get failed transactions?
That's the scariest thing in the world.
You're scary, bro.
That's like, damn, man.
It'd be one thing if I had like a minute in advance or something that I'd be like, okay, I don't have grace period, bro. Makes me really nervous. You see how red my face is getting, bro? This is real shit.
This is hard body karate, dude. I sat there. I'm out there looking at the Shibrobi. I'm like, all right, am I gonna make? Do not fail. Do not fail.
I can't tell you how many launches I've been in, bro, where I keep getting failed like transactions, and I'm like, dang, there goes the chart. Like watching it, bro. And I'm like, no,
right.
No.
Dude, I've literally been in launches where I have to make sure that I got 3 wallets going at the same time. I was like, one of these bad boys is gonna work.
100%. That's what I'm doing on our token, bro. So I have to. It's my stinking token, bro. I can't accept that.
And if they all work, even better. But I was like, I'm gonna get a bag of some of this. Something.
Bro, I know Faisal knows what I'm talking about. He's probably in the same boat over there, all quiet. He's probably doing the same thing with like quiet.
He's over there. He's transferring ETH right now. He's getting ready. He's transferring his ETH right now. Like,
man.
Oh, trust me, it's ready.
Hey, shout out to Token Lizard, man. Token Lizard in the building.
No,
we can't hear my daughter's toy in the background, can you?
Yes, I can.
We are just trying to make
I'm
it.
Sorry, bro. Isabella.
Hey, man, we call that real life.
We are just trying to make it as fair as possible for everyone.
I'm a stay-at-home dad. I apologize, bro.
We are not gonna put ourselves in front of people or take advantage to put tokens in our wallets. No, we will be in the same pool as any other interested investor in our project. So this is how we want to do it, and this is how we're gonna move forward in everything. Even when we put the the workspace on testnet, and we will let people test it. We're not just gonna pick 5-6 people from our Telegram or whatever or Twitter to give them the to test the application or the project. No, we are gonna do a let's say a random picking or a call like do it on an application so it can be as fair as possible, and to pick 5, 6, 10 people to try the application before we make it online for everyone.
Okay. Well, that sounds like a plan, man. Make some noise for the Revolution token, everybody. Gentlemen, I am going to let you. I'm going to talk to you guys backstage. But it's been very good having you. I appreciate you guys coming through, and thank you, DB, for setting this up, man.
I appreciate you very much for having us, man. Very much.
I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Shibrobi Kickback, and as always, peace, love, and crypto. We out.